Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your weekly reading for the sign of Aries for the week of May 5th. Wow, we're already in May. And I would like to give a very special thank you to everyone who has been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting noticed and sharing it, as well as for all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched. And the lovely comments. Thank you very much for doing that. All right. Ooh, what a beautiful card to start with. The Ten of Cups. Wish fulfillment, happy home, prosperity, getting along. You're just feeling happy this week. Like you fit. You're just very much content. You're feeling, like your dreams are coming true. You're having good friendships, get together. There's love abounding here. Such a nice card. And the Ten of Swords, and that's all right. Sometimes in our lives, when things are going along really well, we can reflect sometimes on something that's happened in the past, or maybe we're talking to somebody and they bring up somebody's name and there's some hard feelings there for some of yous, something that came to a painful ending, and, it left some definitely remarks on you. It was perhaps a friend that you thought that you could really trust, and it comes out to find that, perhaps maybe they were talking behind your back or said things that weren't true, or something that you even have, told them in confidence. And you felt, definitely hurt here. So you've cut that person out of your life. So when you hear about them, it brings back all that, back up to the surface again. But you're okay with it because you know that that person is no longer part of your situations in your life anymore. So you've let that go. And the Seven of Swords, and you're, with that betrayal and let down, it's not that they got away with it. You're very much aware of it. And you're keeping much more to yourself. It's taught you to not be so open in some cases. You're more aware of the people around you in your life right now. So it makes you second guess, I guess, looking at it. Because of this, it's made you keep more things to yourself. You're not quite as open anymore. You're just, feeling like you're on unsavory ground. And the Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, you put a lot of teamwork here, long term. You're hard work. You put your head down. You're getting results for what you want, but we're kind of wishing that they'd speed up a little bit this week. So, whatever it is that you're making an investment in, it will definitely take root and grow, but it's going to take a little bit of time. So you need to, easier said than done, step back a little bit and try to be as patient as you can. And the Emperor, yeah, you want to get in the leadership role. You don't want to be, relying on somebody else or feeling like you're underneath somebody else's thumb. You want to be in your own power. You want to, when you make a decision and you have something that you want to do, you plan on sticking to it. Like there's no change in your mind here. You've already made up your mind what it is that you want to do and what you want to have in your life and how you're going to even go about bringing it in. So you want your own self-independence. And now you're taking steps to make sure that this now comes about in your life. Ooh, look at that. So for some of you may have come into some money here. Now this could be lottery winnings for some. This could be some sort of financial payoff. Maybe you've made investments in the past, and now you find out that, hey, that's worth a lot of money. This could be inheritance for others of you, but there is definitely self-fulfillment here. Because once you come into this situation. It's going to help you look farther into the future, long-term success. You're understanding now where you want to put your money and how to make good investments, and you're investing in yourself, and it will definitely pay you back tenfold. And the Two of Swords. So you're definitely having a difficult decision this week on picking a path, I think, for many of you. It's like which way to go. You're trying to avoid doing nothing, but you're a little bit timid of when you take that step, you're trying to vision into the future of what it's going to look like. So it's holding you back a little bit with this decision, because you're a little bit timid of, like the rest of the world, taking that step and then finding out it wasn't quite the right one for you. So, but you will make a decision this week. It's overdue for many of you, but sometimes it is hard to do so. And the Wheel of Fortune, there's good luck here. There's a cycle in your life that's now coming to a completion. And like I said, for some of you, this could actually be, a small windfall of some sort, something that will give you that little extra leg up so that you can, breathe a little bit, so you can feel more adventurous in your life. So you're taking those steps. This could be a career break for some of you. Maybe you're, moving up the corporate ladder, which gives you more money and, freedom. So whatever this happens to be for you, it's going to pay off big time. The wheel's now turning in your favor, so things are opening more up to you, which I just love for that. Oh, and there could be romance in the air for some. This could be a partnership from a friendship, something that maybe you've known this person for a long time and you get along. You just, you can talk about anything and neither one of you is judge either. You just feel comfortable with each other. You laugh, you enjoy each other's company, and you just keep moving forward here. So for many of you, this could be the beginning of a very good romance. And the Seven of Rods. Now you're defending your choices. Whatever this happens to be that you have made a decision on, you're standing your ground and saying to whomever this is that's talking to you that I made this decision, I'm standing behind it, it is the right one for me at this time, and you're moving forward and you're not allowing anybody to judge what it is that you're doing. And the Nine of Pentacles. You've been going along quite happily alone for quite some time. You're independent, you're financially stable within your own, and you're comfortable. You kind of like to come home at the end of the day if you work outside your home and just take your shoes off, and if you want to just have a bologna sandwich, you'll have that, and you're not rushing around trying to make sure that this the biscuits are made and dinner's hitting the table. You're quite content where you are, and for sometimes that frightens a lot of people around you because you are so quite capable of taking care of yourself, and they're wondering what do they have to offer you because you are in such a comfortable position for yourself, and you have made that for yourself as well. And the Knight of Wands. Nice. You have lots of energy this week. You're feeling more inspired, taking that next step, taking a risk. You're understanding that you're quite happy where you're at, which is lovely to see for you. And you're charging ahead. For some of you, you're actually thinking of taking a bit of a short trip here. Now, this could be, where I'm at. The weather is now turning nice, so maybe you're thinking of going camping or taking a road trip for some of you. But you're doing it because it makes you feel good, or maybe you're showing somebody the area where you live at, and you've decided to go and look at, an area that you yourself haven't been before. And the Four of Pentacles, but you're doing it very cautiously. You have something this week that you have been saving for and hanging on to, and you want to feel comfortable, but you don't want to overspend. You're understanding that it's taking you a long time to get where you're at, and you're not willing to just throw your hands up in the air and spend money willy-nilly. You're hanging on to your money. You're being very frugal because there's something that you want to have in the future, and you're willing to take those steps in order to have it. All right, I'm going to shuffle and deal you an angel oracle card. But your cards are all about money. There is love coming in here for some of you, so if that's what you want. But you're very self-reliant and independent. You're more than capable of taking care of yourself, and you've proved that to the world. And I think you're finally, giving yourself the credit that you're starting to understand how much you've come, like how far you've come for yourself. All right. To make your decision, ask which way brings me closer to my divine purpose. Which way takes me away from it? Yeah, it's a valid question for everyone. You got to ask yourself, am I happy? Am I going forward on the right path? And that's what you're doing this week. You are definitely forging ahead securely. So you're in your own power. So congratulations. All right. And I will talk to you again next week. Till then, stay safe, stay happy, and bye for now.